Alright, Shalom. Let me begin by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechak Kodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to all that I can push in this truth with sincerity. Just coming off a workout, man, through the spirit, following the vibration. Alright, the standard through the spirit, the Rechak Kodesh. That is being pushed by GMS. All right, beginning with our apostles on down, stoicism, working out, eating clean. Okay, coming up on a level. All right, going glory from glory. All right, as the scriptures speak of. You know, I just finished a 5-mile run. You know, traveled up the road to come to this beautiful place here in Columbus, Ohio. It's called Hoover Dam. And just want to speak, man, through the spirit. Again, pushing that vibration. You know, I always say I'm aim to the younger brothers like myself. I'm a few years in this truth. And just motivating young brothers who, you know, deal with infirmities like myself. You know, health issues. You know, I may have grown up overweight, you know, didn't necessarily have the support, I would say, or the drive, or even the family backing up, you know, a healthy lifestyle, etc. And how we are to overcome, man. You know, we are to overcome. You know, the scriptures speak of us being more than conquerors, man. All right, we have to continue to look ourselves in the mirror and to be better day in and day out. All right, especially as we draw nigh to the end. You know, something I always tell myself and pray for is that I just pray I'll be the best version of myself prior to Yahweh Shai coming. You know, to show forth your effort. You know, you gotta understand the opportunity that's being presented unto us, being kings and priests, gods, okay, governing existence with Yahweh Shai. You know, that's not a light deal. That's heavy. You know. So we should constantly be in the spirit of getting better, doing better. All right? Reading more, studying more. Okay? Just putting on as the elect, man. Those attributes. All right? But putting on those attributes, man. You know? And putting on as the elect, man. Doing better. I'm gonna show Jake this sight or willing. You know? Like I said, I just did a 5-mile run, and then I decided to travel. You know, to come to the dam. I love coming here. I love seeing the water. Love walking. Just, you know, little trail here. Then, you know, expand. I mean, miles and miles all the way around. I think some miles, like 20 miles maybe, 20-mile radius. So they got like a little route you can go that's about 2.5 miles or so, 2 miles. And, I just like to come here and walk with a peace of mind, man. And man, just finding different dopamine. You know, we in this truth, man, and it's hard. I can tell you, man, my first year, and it's still hard, man. I'm still young, I'm still learning. I'm a fetus, you know. You got, you know, beloved elders who came in 07, you know, calling themselves babes, man. I'm a fetus in this thing, man. You know? And I'll tell you, man, that first year, 2 years, man, it was hard. Trying to find balance, you know, caught up in your emotions, man. Like I said, man, in my last testimony, man, I was considered a brother or a man who was very mature. I still am mature, okay? But I wasn't a complete man, you know? Didn't, you know, have my pops in my life and all that. But, man, I tell you, man, we have spiritual fathers, man, for a reason. And we are to take heed to what's being said, man. We can't look at our apostles as they're just men, okay? In the sense that, I mean, they are just men, okay? But they just some random old dudes kicking the Bible. Nah, man, these are spiritual fathers. you know, and there's levels to this thing. And we believe that the Lord is dealing with our leadership. So we have to take heed to the message and the vibration that's being pushed, you know? And if not, man, in a sense, you're being disobedient. Take heed, man. The Apostle Gabar said, go walk, go on hikes, you know? Go get in nature, work out. Apostles kick that. Apostle Gabar, Jahar, Ramlab, you know? Rakah, our apostles, man. You know, go train, man. You know, that's another thing me and the brothers do. We train. We box. We train in boxing. You know, we spar each other, friendly spars. You know, whoop each other's ass. You know, just hey, we fucking men. All right. And it's time to be men, man. Not drowning yourself in liquor. You know, or anything else. Trying to suppress, your sorrows and your pain, because like I said, it's too hard. But man, we got to find different dopamines, man. You know, I don't drink as much. You know, I make hit some yawn here and there. You know, a little clean vodka for some strong drink. You know, on occasion. But man, this is my dopamine right here. This is my peace, man. You know, just turned 25. And man, I could tell you, man, these last 4 months, going into the new year, which we're in the new year now, pretty much. You know, with man, rough, and it's still rough. From the time of November till now, man, has been hard. But these has been some of the best days of my life. Different epiphanies, growing in the spirit, putting off, certain things, man. I can't do nothing but thank you, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And thank Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai for my leaders, for my brothers. My elder here, man. We spar together, we train. We ain't just sitting around drinking, misguiding each other. We a team, man. Me and bros here, we go play basketball together, man. This year, Lord's will, we're gonna get into, kayaking and riding horses, just doing manly stuff, man. Getting back to them old ways, man, that old Eastern way. We work, hard labor jobs. And it's doing better, man. Constantly purging the old man. Constantly getting rid of the leaven. And doing what's necessary, what's required to grow. Because you have to grow in this truth, man. And I tell you this, man. Drowning yourself in substances, etc., isn't, going to help you grow, man. All right? Pleasurable food all the time ain't going to help you grow. We're into the herbs here, etc., man. And I tell you, man, like I said, it helps clear the brain fog, makes you feel good, man. Just makes you feel good, man. So I'm, it's a message to the younger brothers like myself. I'm saying? I might get up off here and enjoy this walk, man. But yeah, man, just following the vibration of our apostles and our elders, to continue progressing, man. That's what we're here to do, to constantly progress and do better, man. Like I said, man, I just came off Slovakia. I just lost recently like 85 pounds, man, and still losing, Lord willing. Which I it's something about my body type, man. We go up and down a lot. And if, you ain't balanced, oh yeah, it's going to show. And like I said, my first couple years, man, I had put on a lot of weight, man. It's not being balanced, being young, dealing with afflictions and burdens and trying to figure myself out. But now being on year 3, man, the Lord, had mercy on Jake, constantly praying and fasting and just doing what's required, man, and taking heed, What Paul said, he said, I'd rather you be like me, We ain't all caught up, with women and all that shit. Jake be, practicing, I would say, semen retention in a sense, Jake just chilling, man. That's it. Jake just chilling, We constantly doing better. we constantly growing, man. So I'm gonna just call it that, man. I'm gonna finish this walk, enjoy this walk, man. You know, finish this walk, man. And man, it's just enjoy the glimpses, you know, of the Lord's creation, man. Because, man, I tell you, man, when we get in our kingdom, this ain't nothing, man. We're going to really see this earth produce how it should produce, man. Man, can't wait, bro. But Shalom, Kol Halo Yamla, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai.